Hello guys and welcome to testing 123, episode 123 of Backstage Business. And we're here outside this house and you're thinking, what's this got to do with a business entrepreneurial show? Well, it's a very interesting house and one where this all began. Let's go! What I would suggest to you to do, if property is your thing, should you not look to acquire a property type business, maybe an estate agents with a letting agency attached to it, so that you can use the infrastructure of those people to help with the development business, and then also market the stuff that you sell as well, and do that in the area where you live in. Just for example, this is just an example. Now, what does that mean? The people that work with the estate agency business get property and they can help you with your other property business, and you build an IP, a knowledge base around the key core businesses. So you want to be able to fold whatever business that you buy that's your income generating business into something that's similar, where you can add a sort of real knowledge base from your own head, rather than just being attracted to the deal because there's always deals that come along. Hey guys, we're here at Heron House. It's one of the commercial properties we own. Chuds, you're just going to get run over. Do you want to come over here with me? That's the caring employer that I am to you in Chudlington. Tracy's just taken some pictures of an old rover, an old establishment of British industry just left outside one of our properties, and there's weeds growing out of it. No one knew what it was for a year, and we're just going to chase that up. We've got tenants up here. This is all of our section. We've got different tenants there. We've got an empty building where a tenant went bust, so we're just trying to sort that out. All the joys of a landlord, as well as running Party Man, as well as running Entrepreneurs Network, as well as doing daily videos. This is my life, and we're going to get some new videos to get this marketed and rented out, because they go like hotcakes. Basildon's a really good town for commercial property lets and stuff. So that's my top tip here. If you're doing landlords and stuff like that, I like things like this. I don't like smashy sort of classy buildings. I like little old warehouses that we can rent out with a really good yield. That's my cup of tea, and I know my locations and I know my areas. And this is sort of our pension plan and stuff, and I also leverage off of this for Party Man's investments as well. It gives security for the business, which banks love. Come on, let's go. Now, Chuds, we're here showing Tracy where Party Man began, at Party Man World Basildon. I thought it'd be a nice little thing to do a spot check. I'm not in uniform today. I want to do a spot check, and more spot checks. That headmaster is watching you type thing on your business, to see what the guys are up to here. Come on, let's go. Just always the top rule to do is fold into existing empire, unless you can afford. So you got the Branson, people go to me, yeah, but Richard Branson doesn't do that. He's got aeroplanes, trains, he's flying out to space, he's got health clubs, he's got a bank and blah, blah, blah. What I always turn around and say to people, what Richard Branson does, he puts £10 million worth of management into each one of those companies. Wow. So, and more sometimes, so he goes and sets up a bank, he employs bank managers to run the bank, and he's not running those businesses. So if you've got to run them, then it's best to go in with some knowledge of industry, where you've got some contacts where you can add immediate value. What we always tell people is you must fold into your existing empire. Chudlington, look where we are. You might be thinking, what's this got to do with Backstage Business? But I'm actually going to show you where my entrepreneurial journey began. I'm at Nan's house and I had a little cup of tea with my Nan, en route to doing our property empire stuff. Just in there chatting with Tracy. We're just passing, but this is where I started Party Man. I thought it'd be a really good thing to show everyone up these stairs up here. This is where I began my business, in this room. This is the very beginning of Party Man. Let's go and have a little look and I'll show you. This was it. I had a table over here and a table over there. I used to think this room was so much bigger, and Jean, who was my secretary at the time, she used to come in and do the admin. I'd sit there, I'd sleep there. There was all the party bag stuff. I had all the stock underneath. So, gang, if you're watching, this is where Party Man began. This is the room that started 400 employees. Come on, let's go. So guys, we're wrapping up another brilliant episode of Testing 123, Testing 123, episode 123 of this here Backstage Business. We've done commercial property, we've been to my nan's house to see where the party man and my entrepreneurial journey began. We've been to Party Man Well Basson, which was our first venue, showing Tracy around so she understands all what I'm doing so she can be the best possible PA for me. And I have to say, I don't know how I've coped actually without having a PA for the last few years. I did have Hayley before, but it feels good and lots gets done. So I'm a big fan of Tracy. Welcome to Team Sinclair, Tracy, as me, Chudlington and Tracy. The entourage has increased. And guess what? We'll be back tomorrow. See ya. Bye. Bye.